So when I'm competing, when I'm practice fishing, you know, often I got Kayla, she'll back the boat in, but oftentimes I'll be by myself. So the Talon is the very first thing that I'm using. I'm gonna back the boat off, put it beside that dock, put my talons down and know that my boat is gonna be secure when I get back after parking the truck. It's one of the first things I use at the start of the day, and I know that my boat's gonna be there when I get back. So straight away, Talon have 3 separate modes, which is gonna help you from one end of the country to the other. I fish from Florida all the way Texas, the Carolinas up to New York, and these modes are gonna be perfect for every different scenario. So Florida, I'm gonna wanna use the soft mode. We've got deep silt mud. I don't want those talons to keep driving into the mud because it doesn't need to. Instead of driving those stakes down until it finds a harder bottom, it doesn't need to do that. It just needs to control and secure the boat, and we just want it to go lightly down into that mud, silty bottom and hold and secure the boat. It's not going to disturb the bottom as much when you're fishing for bedding fish up shallow, and it's going to be a little quieter. It's going to just ease down and it's not going to keep driving. So that's why we want to use the lighter soft bottom mode when we're down south. The typical mode is going to be standard mode. Standard mode is what I run 90% of the time. It does the best job for me almost everywhere I go all over the country. So it's not too confusing. Put it on standard mode, you'll have a blast. The talons will do exactly what you want them to do. Now when we get up north and we start going St. Lawrence River, Champlain, deep clear water, rock lakes, I'm running the 10-foot talons. Guys up there, they love the 15-foot talons, love the 12-foot talons. Now you've got hard rock bottom, you've got wind, waves, so we want the rough water mode. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna continually drive those stakes down, holding you in position all the time, no matter what that boat does. As that boat lifts, it's gonna make sure it holds you secure. So your 3 modes, standard, soft bottom, and rough water modes, are gonna make sure these talons look after you all over the country. So one of the best features for me about the Talon system is no matter what situation you're in, anywhere, I can control the talons. From the front, when I'm fishing, I've got the foot control. This is very easy to use, double tap down, 1 tap for up. I can control the modes, soft bottom, hard bottom, and I can control left and right talon, all from that foot switch. That's done. I can reach into my pocket and I can pull out my phone. You can use that Talon app and deploy them simply straight off my phone. A great feature for when you're on the dock, walking up to your boat, so many different ways. Sitting at your console, you can use that Talon app, deploy and raise them. Then you've got the control feature. So I've got this little handheld control. I've got it mounted right beside my console. Can use every single Talon feature from that. It mounts, it goes in my pocket, or it can go around your neck with the neck piece. So very, very good option for guides, for fun fishing, whatever you want to do. Then the coolest feature is the one boat network, which Humminbird, Minn Kota and Talon are so famous for. Talons and Solixes, Helixes all talk to each other. So from the front of the boat to the back of the boat, I can tell the Talons what to do straight from my graph. An amazing feature that no one else has, and why I love running all 3 models on my boat. Having that one boat network is just a massive, massive advantage for me. Then at the back, you got your co-angler, you got your good buddy fishing at the back. We can control everything straight from the head unit at the back. This works well at night. It's got the work light on it. I can be working on stuff and I can raise and deploy and change all the modes straight from the head control of the Talon. So many different options, so many different modes, and makes my life on the water that much better. So the Talon is a vertical deployment anchor, which means those stakes are going directly below the boat. An amazing advantage for when I'm trying to get under shallow water bridges, culverts, When I'm anchored beside boats and beside docks, I've got nothing that's outreaching the side of the boat. They're fast, they're quiet, all great advantages when you're using the Minn Kota Talon. So the Minn Kota Talon comes in so many different sizes and options. It will cover you no matter where you are in the country. And I choose the 10-foot Talon that's right in the middle, and it just suits me perfect for everywhere, all over the country. It keeps this height very similar to the height of the motor, and it can get me under most bridges, under most low-lying areas without having to tilt them down. So I've run basically most of them. I love the 10-footers. For the Florida guys that just live down there and just fish Florida, they're generally going to pick the 8-footers. Then you got the guys up north, Champlain, the Great Lakes that want that rocky, clear, hard, deep water grass beds. They're going to go with the 12 and 15-footers. 4 different options, 8, 10, 12, and the big 15. Minn Kota Talon has got you covered no matter where you fish in the country.